Marcus, last time I was down here, I was watching you prepare Brian Phillips for his central air fight.
Yeah.
He was about to get out just a little bit before you. You should have been on the, I think, the March the 14th show, which was
that's right. Yeah,
the last show of
before the lockdown.
Yeah, but you picked up a little injury.
Yeah.
Didn't happen. So it's been over 21 months.
Yeah. By the time I fight, it'll be 22 months since I've last boxed. Like, yeah, been a headache, but everyone's been, the majority have been in the same boat, haven't they? So.
But it seems like it's not affected you too much. You like we were saying before, you know, you're still not even 23.
Yeah.
So realistically, it's probably not done you any harm in any way, shape or form.
I mean, if anything, as you said there, turned pro when I was just about probably turned 20, so I'll be 22 when this one comes. If anything, as you said there, probably just developed, maybe got a little bit more strength and stuff like that. So
I was looking probably, like that on the pads.
Yeah,
banging out.
Yeah, won't do me. As you said, it won't do me.
You have got a very pleasing style, a style that's certainly entertaining to watch. You know, I was saying to you, I think in the last interview, I said even when you're going backwards, it looks like you're coming forwards. But I don't mean it's reckless. You're not reckless. You calculate what you do, but it's just pleasing on the eye. There's nothing negative about your style.
Yeah, well, that just comes. I've said before to you in an interview, like the types of fighters I like to watch. It's like Duran, Tyson, even like more recently Canelo, Lomachenko, Pacquiao. They're all like come forward, but they're clever with it. You don't just stand there and get it for the sake of getting it. It's like little movements and like setting things up, and I like that side of it because at the end of the day I don't like getting it, know what I mean? So I like to be exciting but clever with it and not take too much.
Yeah, well, it certainly shows, mate. And like I say, I've been pleased with both performances. Actually, I wasn't at your last one because I was on the big stage, wasn't it?
Yeah,
But your debut was at the Olympia, where we're returning on the 3rd, which is a week today.
Yeah,
Friday,
week today. Yeah, so I've just finished my last hard day at camp there.
How good is this for you though? Because we've got all the Smith brothers here.
Yeah, you can't beat it. It's like I probably don't like take it in as much as like you do because it's every day for me, you know what I mean? But as you said, they're walking in.
Yeah, but I mean, they've all started the career here, and Liam, it looks like he's going to finish his career here. You know, he's training under one of your coaches, Joe McNally. It must, you know, if you need any inspiration, all you have to do is just look over your shoulder.
I mean, I think I've said it again in a previous interview. Yeah, we've had 3 world champions from our amateur gym. Tony Bellew, Liam Smith, Callum Smith and Paul and Stephen boxed for world titles.
Sparring one another.
Yeah.
It's like a real treat, isn't it?
That's what I mean. Some people have paid to
watch that. Like a kid in a toy shop.
Yeah, some people have paid to watch that.
And do you know, I always keep forgetting because you're a very good amateur yourself. I mean, I was looking up there. There's a vest up there. Is that a Commonwealth or England
Tri
vest?
Nations.
Tri
Nations. Yeah.
And you won. I was. In fact, I got a load of tapes of Paul Speak from Hatton's, and in those there was a load of tapes from finals that they've recorded.
Yeah.
And you were in a few of them.
Yeah.
And you won a youth final, was it?
Yeah. So I got a youth English belt, won that, and I got a junior ABA and a schoolboy ABA.
And you got to the finals a couple of times as well.
Yeah, I got to the semis and the CYPs.
Yeah.
Twice, I think. I might have been twice, and I won my area about 5 or 6 times. So I done all right. Like, obviously, I've got quite high expectations of myself. So personally,
I've got quite high expectations of not just you now, but of. During this lockdown, we've managed to sign up about 10 or 12 young lads.
Seen that.
A lot of them from the Liverpool area that are all ridiculously successful.
Yeah.
You know, and you know, as you've done, you know, a couple of ABA titles and other medals in championships, but they've all done it. They've all done 2, 3, 4. I think there's a kid with 6 national titles under his belt.
Yeah.
You know, this excites me because again
they're all from my like little group them as well.
And younger than you. I think Ben Marksman might be similar age as you. I think
I've boxed Ben.
Have you?
Boxed Ben, yeah.
How does that go?
I won in the CYP quarter-finals.
He won 6 national titles.
Yeah, you know, he's good. He was a very good amateur, Ben. He was. I was a bit of an underdog for that one, because he was like the best kid in our weight for that year, and we boxed in the quarters.
Well, you can see why I'm excited, can't you? You know, because these are all going to be making this is the first show that you're on of 6 shows in September.
Yeah, I remember you saying.
And I'm genuinely excited because there must be about 15 kids that are all making their debuts. Kids like yourself who have just had a couple of fights and raring to get going, and I think you must be very frustrated. Because everything was took away so soon. So I presume you all want to come back with a bit of a bang, don't you?
That's the way to sum it up. Frustration, or like. To be honest, it was hard, like, especially for me, 22 months, it was hard, because like there was times where like I had to work and stuff, and I was thinking, am I even going to do boxing again, so we'll just get a job, know what I mean?
Has this been good for you then? Is it anything I'm going to watch that perhaps I didn't see in your game before lockdown? Is there anything new that you've had a chance to work on, or have you just got that, you know, that man strength? Has that come while
no, what I'd say the main thing is, for me, like what I've probably got over this lockdown, it's probably just a different mindset. It's because before, in my first 2 fights, I just felt like I was like in cruise control. I was just like a little bit happy to have turned pro. I was like just made up boxing on all shows, and like don't really think I got out of first gear in my first 2 fights, whereas this like has set a different mindset with me now. Like I don't want to, like, as the saying goes, play with me food, know what I mean? I want to start getting them out of there and that now. So it's like, as I said, it set a different mindset for me. Just not don't get me wrong, don't go wild and all that, but like if there's a finish there, go for it now, know what I mean? It's probably set a little bit of a nasty streak in me.
There's a lot of opportunities that pass by, you know. I speak to a lot of kids after they made their debut, and they always say, God, I could have done this and I should have done that. Hopefully you've had those 2 fights, you understand that, now you can go out and you can actually bring, you know, not just 40 or 50 or 60% of yourself to the ring, you can bring out 80, 90, 100%.
Definitely, yeah. As I said, that's what I'm looking to do on my next performance, is like go through the gears and show everyone what I've got. I felt like I showed my skills and parts in my first 2, and one thing I can say is I didn't take any damage in my first 2. So
Jamie Spate, your debut, wasn't
Jamie
it?
Spate,
and Jamie spoke really highly of you. And when you consider Jamie was a 2-weight Southern Area champion and fought for the English title, I think at least he fought Josh Warrington and Isaac Lowe, you know. So the kid knows his stuff, and he chose to go on the road and give a lot of our fighters those learning lessons. But I remember him speaking highly of you, mate. You know, he doesn't have to say that. You know, he's paid to do a job, but he had to work hard, he said, against you, which was nice considering it was your debut.
You know what, I still speak to Jamie a little bit, because
top kid.
Top kid. Sound, he is sound. Jamie, I put a little post up on Twitter the other day, and he just said, like, looking good, mate. And I just said, hope you're all well. Jay, so we still talk now and again on social media and stuff, which is nice, isn't it?
It is. That's what's great about boxing.
Yeah, that's what I mean. You batter each other and you're all right after that.
Well, September the 3rd, a week today. Out there, I'll be chatting to you at about 9 o'clock or whenever you're on, and I'll be saying 3-0.
3-0, definitely. 3-0, 1 KO.
Take care, mate.
Nice one, mate.
Bye.